Hello, Earth signs. Hello, air signs, and happy April Fool's Day. This is going to be the general reading for. This is an elemental. I'm sorry. Let me start over. This is going to be an elemental air sign reading. So this is going to be for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for April 2019. Please go back and check your moon and rising sign elemental videos because sometimes a story will resonate more with you there. But also do me a favor and go back and watch the fire sign elemental, the first 3 minutes of the video, because I said a whole bunch of stuff, was telling, and I don't have a whole lot, I don't remember what I said, and I don't have a whole lot of time to try to go back over and remember what I said. So check on that. There's some information there for you. Just in case this story does not, the reading doesn't resonate with you, do keep in mind that requires a personal reading. That's where I look specifically at your situation based upon your birth date and your sun sign. I have readings from 20 minutes up to 2 hours. My turnaround time is 24 to 72 hours because I don't like making people wait. Also, if you want, you can join the website. There's 3 membership levels, and all 3 membership levels, once you join, you gain access. Let's say if you got the 30-day membership, you get the same exact benefits as the person who pays the yearly membership, okay? So with that being said, we're going to go ahead. I've done some shuffling on the element of air, or the air glyph. And we're going to be using the Radiant White deck. We'll be clarifying with the playing cards, and more than likely, if this reading holds true like the last 3, I'll be using the Psychic Oracle Tarot to wrap the reading up for you. So let's just go ahead and get directly into the reading, shall we? 7 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. The Emperor card. The 2 of Cups. Oh, there's the Tower, but it presented itself upside down. Well, that's interesting. Whatever this thing is, it's something that you perhaps have been working on for a while. Maybe it has to do with some kind of maybe it has to do with like a boss or something of that nature. But whenever I see the Tower upside down like this, you see it like this, the people are falling from the top and they're falling on top of their heads. They're falling. But this way, when they're falling, they're actually going to kind of land on their feet. Yeah, they may break a foot or a toe or something, but it ain't going to be as bad as maybe cracking your skull open. Okay, so that's how the Tower reversed is typically read. It's typically read as something unexpected that happened, but it's not as bad as one may think. Okay, or it's not as bad as it could have been. All right. 9 of Wands. Now look, see that head thing? So maybe you did fall and crack your skull. Okay, but it's not as bad as you think it is. The reason why I say that is he's got that bandage over his head, on his head. Okay, so there's our 9 of Wands. There's our 9 of Swords. Wow, there's our 9 of Pentacles. Oh, isn't that something? 3 9s. And there is the Lover's card. Well, well, well. And here is the 10 of Pentacles. So typically the 10 of Pentacles is the card of generational money, family monies, inheritances, or everybody coming together and working and pitching in, and everybody knowing their place. And by everybody knowing their place and doing their part, it could speak to family businesses. Everybody creates wealth for the family. This card will sometimes show up when I'm looking at someone who's been in an organization for a long, long time, a corporation, so to speak. there's something else that card's trying to tell me right now, and I'm not exactly sure what this is. Now, I have 1, 2, 3 nines. I have 2 pentacles, 2 cups, 1 sword, 1 wands, and 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards. So in one respect, this is some kind of, perhaps, there's a family financial thing here. There's some kind of financial thing here. I'm not exactly sure what the cards are telling me. I don't know if maybe this Emperor person, that's going to be a fire sign individual. I don't have any court cards here. But what I do have is this representation of a couple, or at least 2 people. There's a man and a woman falling there. And then we have a man and a woman here. So in effect, there's this theme or idea of partnership. Now, the 2 of Cups most people relate it to the idea of a romantic relationship and or a marriage. But basically the 2 of Cups is just that partnership where everything works. Everything is harmonious, right? You support each other. You can communicate on the same level. You're going in the same direction. You support, did I say support each other? Yeah, okay. That kind of a thing. You listen to each other. You speak to each other. So it's that kind of situation. Now, I'm not exact. I only have the 1 Wands card here. And what this is telling me from the 7 to the 9 of Wands to the 9 of Swords, whatever this situation is, it either there was a lot of confusion surrounding it, or there were a lot of choices involved in it. The 7 of Cups is that card of having so many options to choose from and not knowing exactly what to do. There's self-actualization, there's temptation, there's power, there's finances, there's peace. There's status, attainment. But then we've got that one thing. Like, okay, I've got all of those things, but now I'm being presented with something else. How do if I have all of these, do I really need that thing? Or is it that I'm desiring all of these things? And if I'm desiring all of these things, what is it going to take for me to get them? So this card can be about that idea of positively identifying that thing which is most important to you and then focusing on that. And in a sense, maybe this is what the cards are telling me, is that this is something here, some kind of partnership, focusing on what that one thing is. Well, this one thing is this partnership, but maybe I'm afraid I won't get that. I'm worried about it. Something is keeping me up at night. Same thing here. We see that there's this confusion, all of these choices. Maybe this is so yeah, that idea of so many things, so many choices, so many things that make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? I've kind of lost my way. So now I need to get back to work. I need to focus. I need to ground myself. I need to concentrate and focus on just getting this done. This can be the card of making money. This is also the Apprentice card. This is the card that says, you know what? I don't mind working hard to get where I want to go, or to attain the things that I want to attain, or to gain that skill that I need, or whatever the case may be. That person is literally making money. And then here's this Emperor, as if to say, maybe maybe the idea of focusing and working and picking out what that most important thing is, you have come to the point or the place where you are able to finally see some kind of stability in your life. That's what the 4s represent. 4s represent foundations. They represent stability. But this is done by balancing out your emotions and your logic. Now, I'm not sure if this Emperor person is also showing up as a strong, supportive male, or a counselor, or this could be a soldier. He could be, the reason why I always bring up the soldier or law or martial law or something like the law, something like that, is because he's got his armor on underneath. He's got that robe. So sometimes this could be like a judge or a counselor or a entrepreneur or a philanthropist, or somebody who guides, like an older male or male figure, something of that father figure. That's what I'm saying, not a male figure. But I have 3 9s here. And then it ends with this idea of some kind of choice. So if this is not about a third person, this is speaking to me of some kind of situation, like a thorn, something that's brought about some kind of separation, a challenge nonetheless. Let's take a look at what these 3 9s could mean here. Go here. We'll start with the 9 of Wands, because they're all in a row. Wands, swords, coins. The 9 of Cups is the only card that's missing. 3 9s imply good luck and or a surprise windfall. Well, you know, that may be so, because from the 8 through to this reverse Tower card, we arrive at a 9. The whole thing is a 10 over it. So this 10 to this 8 tells me there's 2 pentacles. We've lost something. There's been some kind of confusion about something. That would give me 2 2s. 2 2s speak to a commitment or an engagement. And as I say, this is not always a romantic situation, because even in a business sense, when you sign an agreement or you make a contract or what have you, or you put forth your bid, or you tell somebody, you know, this is what that's your engagement, that's your commitment. This is definitely some kind of partnership issue. Now, so from the 10 of coins to the 8 of coins is 2 coins. But then from here, from the 8 of coins to the 9, we gain a coin, but we gain it through some kind of unexpected. Maybe this is like an accident. Maybe there was a car accident, and you know, maybe you were minding your own business and this accident happened. But out of this accident, after you convalesce, maybe because sometimes the 2 9s, the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords could be like there's a short-term illness or something. Maybe you're convalescing. This implies some kind of injury or woundedness, and maybe we're worried about it. It's keeping us up at night. But we end up getting some kind of, through this injury, through this accident, this bad luck, this thing that happened to us unexpectedly, it's not as bad as we think it is, because we go to the 9. 10, 8, 9, 10. 10, 8, 9. 10, 9, 8. See what I mean? So there's only that ace, that 2 of Pentacles and that Ace of Pentacles that's kind of floating around in here. I don't know if something exploded or blew up or malfunctioned in some way, some kind of electronic thing, but as I say, they're landing on their feet. I don't know, maybe you guys were out drinking and partying or something and had an accident, weren't paying attention. Now, the other meaning of the, let me get you the other meaning of the 3 9s. It says an important relationship lesson is being successfully integrated. Well, that would make sense with this card. Right here. I think this is some kind of argument within the family unit. And it may be the idea of just trying to please your father. I don't know if that makes any sense. Or trying to please this person. I just think something happens here. Well, obviously it does, but it's these three cards. Six, 7, 8, 9. There's the 4. Whatever this thing is, I think it does either involve the family or it involves the collapse of some type of organization or something of that nature, some kind of group structure or financial structure. Let's take a look at this. This is kind of confusing for me. So I can't look at the Emperor, the Tower, and the Lovers. So I'm going to look at the 7 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, 9 of Wands, and these 9 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles as they relate to these 3 cards, okay? So let me start out. And then I want to read to you the meaning of this Tower reversed. Let me start out with that first because it's right in the center of the reading, okay? And this is what is happening around that. This implies that there's something harmonious, some kind of partnership, everything is okay, but then something unexpected happens and now we're thrown in this position of being on guard, being ready to jump back into the fight. Maybe we're convalescing here. And we're worried about, I think, the outcome of this. So let me read to you the Tower reversed, because this may help to explain what it is that I'm looking at. Because reversed, it's the same meaning as upright. It's just not as bad. This says distress, procrastination, self-injury, self-sabotage, separations, unwelcome changes, unexpected events, adversity, deception, ruin, oppression, imprisonment, tyranny, and ongoing depression. The Tower reverse signifies some misfortune, fortunate or unpleasant event which could have been avoided or which has been allowed to develop over a period of time. In a sense, the resulting injury is self-inflicted. And I think it has to do with this guy. But in terms of that, it's also brought about something here within this relationship. The Tower appearing reversed may be inferring that you feel dominated by someone or something and feel powerless to fight back. You should concentrate on the future and on ways to redress the balance of power. Reversed, it indicates that things are changing for a good reason. Try not to resist the inevitable destruction of present circumstances as they are necessary. Reverse, it indicates that you are to expect a change for the worse, maybe even an unforeseen catastrophe. It signifies that plans may be brought to an abrupt halt. It may be warning of sudden employment, loss of security and position, which of course would affect the relationship. Appearing reversed is warning you that you can be and possibly are your own worst enemy, so do not be so self-destructive. It's that card. It indicates chaos to do with financial issues or emotional upheaval, possibly even both. It tells of the wrong use or abuse of personal will and power. It can refer to false imprisonment, false accusations, oppression, and or being trapped in an unhappy situation or relationship. It asks that you be courageous and face the difficulties and obstacles ahead and deal with them. It asks you to look at things as they really are, face the facts, and don't be put off by any false ideas. Ignore any opposition. It may be indicating that you are reaching a boiling point where you can no longer live within the confines that surround you. It may be warning that you or someone around you is displaying a false persona. Remain aware. I don't pull cards on that because this is what's happening right now. Okay, let's look at the Seven of Cups. And the 7 to the 2 is 5 cups. So there's something that has really, really kind of upset the balance here. Let me go back because I hit the 5 of cups when I should have been hitting the 7 of cups. 1 second. Come on. Okay, 7 of Cups. And I've seen this sometimes. This is maybe some kind of financial confusion. Okay. The 7 of Cups with the Lovers is a message to take someone else's, someone close into consideration when making choices and decisions, as there are imminent changes coming into your life. Be thoughtful of others' wants and needs during this transition. There is enough room on your path for 2. It indicates that your life's path is broad enough for 2. With that, but this something upsets this. I don't know if it's you. Maybe you kick somebody to the curb. Maybe you got a financial opportunity and decide, you know what, I'm going to take this. That's going to break up the relationship. Let's look at this 8 of Pentacles here, because sometimes the 8 of Pentacles can be a loss of job, a loss of financial status, a loss of nothing about the 8 of Pentacles. 2 of Cups next to the Tower. It's like a sudden breakup. It tells of adjustments and readjustments needing to be made within a personal relationship. This could be caused by unexpected circumstances and changes, or because of stress or pressure caused by waiting for expected news or information. Something that you're worried about for certain. With the Lovers, this is an indication of the twin flames and a soulmate union. And maybe that's what this is. But there's more to it than that. 9 of Wands. It's more to it than that. It really is. There's more to it than that. A surprise and a sudden windfall. don't know. That's what the 3 nines are saying. But there's something has to happen first for this to culminate. Okay, the 9 of Wands is not telling me anything. 9 of Swords. Nothing about the 9 of Swords. It says it implies that either yourself or someone close to you may be going through a time of inner conflict, anger, and or mental anguish. You may be asked to share in someone else's suffering and offer comfort and support. There's something else happening here. 9 of Pentacles. And then I'm going to look to see if this 10 of Pentacles tells me anything, because this is what's over the whole reading. Okay. 9 of Pentacles and the Emperor may be implying that a promotion or position of responsibility will be offered to you. This position will entail benefits, but you are asked to consider all facets before taking on the position. Before choosing to take on this role, it is important to consider the added duties or responsibilities involved. And that's kind of what, unless someone said there's more to this, it's almost as if the cards are saying that unbeknownst to you, or what's swirling around the relationship, is either someone's been offered a job or has lost a position but now has an opportunity to gain some more. But it is also saying that maybe somebody has made this decision without first consulting you. There has been, it's unexpected, and maybe there's been a fight and a battle and an argument. Let me look at this. Wait a minute. It said something here. The 9 of Pentacles with any 10 numbered card is an indication of travel, journeys, short trips, and vacations. Because sometimes the 9 of Pentacles can be that card of that although things seem to be perfect, you are still searching for a purpose or inner satisfaction. It tells of a time of indicating an increased income, receiving a win, an inheritance, or an expected gift. It may even be indicating that some money owed to you will be repaid in full. Now, this 10 of Pentacles here, that was the 9 of Pentacles. This 10 of Pentacles tells of happy unions, celebrations. It may also be depicting an engagement or a marriage. But it speaks to, with the Tower, upsets, disappointments, and problems. There may be a need to make new plans and start afresh. Let me go to the Tower reversed. For some reason, I just feel like something has happened with this person. They've either been hiding what they've been doing, or there's confusion around what they've been doing, and then the person suddenly, either they can't uphold that anymore, or it's something about this upside down tower with this 9 of Swords. So first, let's take a look and see what the reverse tower is telling us. Some kind of financial news. Jack of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, Jack of hearts. So one number in between 2 court cards. I want to look at the 7 of 2 jacks. Someone comes back. That's what that says. That's what that someone comes back. Seven of cups, 2 of diamonds, 3 of hearts, 7 of clubs, 9 of swords, I don't know if this person already has a family already. Nine of hearts on the 9 of swords. That's all 4 nines. That's like the 9 of cups. Wands, cups, swords, coins. Two of hearts. That's like the 2 of cups. Six of hearts. The wish card. The fear of not getting this relation. Something has happened here. Let me look at this Lover's card. Because this can sometimes imply a third party. King of Wands. There is our fire mail. 6 of spades. And the 3 of diamonds. Now I've got 2 2s and 3 3s here and 4 9s with 3 court cards here. Well, I'm going to read you the 2 different interpretations of these playing cards here. 2 of diamonds says money. Money, money, money. Coming, going, property, contracts. With the 3 of hearts. It talks about a love triangle. That's all that confusion. Maybe this is happening at work, around work. Maybe somebody doing the most. I don't know. 7 of clubs. Employment opportunities, benefits, and promotions. It can mean working from home. Remember, that's the first thing I said, like a family business. The Jack of Diamonds speaks to the uniformed male, the policeman, the fireman, the judge, the doctor, the lawyer. With the 6 of Diamonds, increased financial activity on all levels, but it also says get ready to do it or get off the pot. Invest, make that deal. The number 6 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. But maybe somebody comes back after they've lost some kind of finances or deal. Maybe that's what the 2 jacks, someone comes back. That's the meaning. This is the performing artist person. Nine of Hearts. There's more to this story than meets the eye. It says it's a big wish card, enhancing all aspects related to career, travel, and personal philosophy. With the two tunes, it's 2 people drawn to each other, a true loving relationship. There's just confusion all around this. It also talks about twins. We got the 2 things here. Is this twin flames or is this actual twins? Right? With the 6 of Hearts, harmonious and happy partnerships, marital, business, and familial. But we're worried about that. Our fire sign male, with the 6 of Spades though, there's a choice coming up here. I don't know if this is whether somebody wants to get married or they don't want to get married. The 6 of Spades says divorce and dissolution of all types, business and personal. But it also signifies letting go of a troubled marriage or just simply about the letting go process in all kinds of relationships. It's a choice. With this 3 of Diamonds, I think there's some bad news coming for someone. I just don't know how this is going to play out. Business collaborations of 3 or more than 2 persons. But it can also speak to a third party situation that keeps coming across. I don't know if this is telling me because it's somebody that the person works with. But I kind of get the sense that if this is the case, you already knew, at least on some level. You've been very worried about it and hoping that everything was going to right itself. Second set of cards. No, 2 jacks. Someone comes back. 2 of Diamonds. Change, a message, often about money. Sometimes it's usually good news. You see that here. Maybe somebody says, hey, I'm gonna be back and I'm gonna be coming back to work. I'm gonna be working near where you are. 3 of Hearts, love and happiness. But it talks about emotional problems and the inability to decide who to love. You see that here. With the 7 of Clubs, there's money. There's lots of diamonds here. Hearts and diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4 hearts. 5 hearts. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. And these clubs. 7 of Clubs says business success, although there may be problems with the opposite sex. A change in business that may have been expected or earned, such as a promotion. But then here are these jacks. The Jack of Diamonds says someone in uniform or someone who's probably jealous, somebody who's unreliable and generally brings negative news. But usually that news is rather minor. This speaks to relationship problems, arguments, and a separation. There's some kind of fight here. With the Jack of Hearts, it points to a young person, a younger person, a warm-hearted friend. But the 2 jacks, somebody comes back. 9 of Hearts, it says this is the card of wishes. It suggests good fortune after difficulty. A warm partnership or engagement. favorable and indicates strength and support coming from a partner. Well, we saw that here. But then something happens. The 6, it says a sudden wave of good luck. Someone takes care of you and takes a warm interest in you. That's just a funny card to fall on. Those cards. This is some kind of fear or worry, or it could be guilt. Yes. Sometimes that 9 of Swords can be an attack of conscience. Let's look at this. We know that this is a fire sign male, but the 6 of Spades usually speaks to some small changes and improvements. But here's this 3 of Diamonds that I don't understand. Because it says a legal letter. Be tactful with others in order to avoid dispute. Dispute. I don't know. A Jack among several diamonds. There's some money here. There's some kind of either loss, business finances, but it's due to a third party coming in. I don't know if maybe you and your partner or your husband were working together. Somebody decided to take a risk. But it still says in effect that you kind of, if you are the female or relate to the female role, that in a way you kind of land on your feet in this in a financial sense. But now there's this choice. I don't know if this is about deciding to split up but still work together. Definitely a third party here. Definitely a third party here. Somebody, this could even be a family member, you know, come to think of it. Two 2s, 2 3s, 2 Jacks. Let me take a look at this. The Lovers is always, it's a choice card, head or heart. What do I do? And this could just be that, having to be emotionally balanced. Be hurt, but be smart too. That's, you know what I'm saying? Fight if you have to. You know, or determine what am I? I'm not going to fight over this crap anymore. You know what I'm saying? It could be one of those situations. The Dottore, the Allegrezza al Cuore, and the Morte. There's our doctor, our professional, our lawyer, banker, whatever. Maybe it's an actual doctor. Personal happiness, happiness of the heart. That's this 10 of Pentacles and this 2 of Cups. But then it tells me that this comes to an end. Complete and utter separation. There's a third party here. And maybe this is after maybe all the kids are grown and you have grown apart. The relationship is now run out of road. And you decide now that it's time for you to leave. I don't know. Either way, this card and these 2 cards are talking about separation. There's finances involved. These 2 2s are talking about some kind of partnership, love, and money. And these signify a love triangle, a menage a trois. There's a third party here. That's what this is saying. 2 Jacks, someone comes back. Now, I don't know who coming back, but whoever's coming back, it's going to shake some shit up. Okay? That's the truth of the matter. Now, let's formulate one. Wow, air signs. Oh. 7 of Wands. Stand your ground. That just flew out of the deck. Oh God, I hope it's not one of those things where you've been married for a long time and then you've finally gotten everything, you know, everything's paid off, the kids are in college, they got their own things happening, and then the person comes and goes, okay, I don't want to be with you anymore. I hope it's not one of those. After 20, 30 years. This card comes at a time when you are being tested and challenged. There may be fierce competition and potential rivals surrounding you in your personal or business life. But know that you have the strength and inner courage to stand your ground no matter how hard or formidable things may appear. Don't surrender or give up the control you have. Be brave and stay true to your core life values and belief systems, which are your best allies and will help you to move forward. It is important to remain clear and focused, for you may have to stand alone and defend your convictions to the end. Maintain your health and stay strong so that you have an ample supply of energy to endure anything, as this could be a long and arduous, yet ultimately hard-won victory. Well, how are you going to fight for happiness? And what does it all mean? I don't know, air signs. Head or heart? That's what I have for you for April. Geez, I do hope those messages helped. And until next time, namaste.